Okay, this is what I'd expect in hyperinflation compared to gold, and the price of gold. So I don't want to, okay, this is an estimate of the gold price right now. It's around $1,200. It's more than that. It's more like around 13, but this is an easy number to get across. Say well, right now, I calculated this 2 days ago, actually. So I'm going to say December 1st, 09, 1,200. January 1st of 2010, which is next month. I'm going to have to move this over. This is a 1,200. Okay, so what would the price of gold be next month? It would be 1,800. Because you multiply by 1.5, which is 50% of this. It's 50%. You know, take it, that's 600, add it back on, you got 1,800. You know, you just keep on iterating through all of this. It's just a big sequence. That's 2,700. And you just keep on going through. Hyperinflation, 4-year, you know what I mean? It would escalate quite a bit. 100, no, I forget. Somewhere around 300,000 or 3 million or something like that. But that's compared to gold. And that's the only comparison you can really make. I mean, because gold is money. Gold is money. I don't know if you saw that shirt in the video. It says gold is money. Look. So gold is money, silver is money, copper is money, platinum is money. You know, you don't think of it as money because we're using paper, but that's what money really is. It's not paper. This is money. You know, if there weren't legal tender laws, and I've been talking about this with a couple people here, which is good. You know, because of legal tender laws, I can't just give this to somebody. I can't exchange it for food, for clothing, for whatever. This is what it is. You have to use dollars in our society because that's the only legal way of doing it, because that's how they keep track of taxes. That's it. So, listen to that. Did you hear that? It doesn't break. All right, I'm done. All right, let's see. But yeah, that's what hard money is. That's what fiat money is. I don't have a camera, do I? All right. So fiat money. Okay. The reason why we have fiat money. Where am I anyway? So. Fiat money is paper. It's something that can be printed on. The government keeps track of it through those numbers that you see on the bills. So you want to, they want to keep track of it because they want to know how much they have out there. And they're trying to take money back in as well. So that's the inflation, and that's the interest they gain off of the loans, off of, all right. This is the interest that they gain off of the loans to the banks, their member banks. Oh, you know what? I'm really making you guys mad, but you know what? I'm going back up here. All right. So, what was I thinking? Oh, yeah. Okay, so the Federal Reserve, Fed, is actually made up of 12 banks. You know, here's Boston, you got DC, You got, what else do you have? New York. You know, there's 12 of them. I can't even remember all of them. St. Louis. They're in charge of keeping track of money. They are in charge of creating money. Even though literally you have like, what is it? The U.S. Mint and the, I forget the other place. The Mint makes money, literally, but they coin money. Then you have this other place that makes the paper money, and then you have the Federal Reserve, which keeps track of all of it, and they're in charge of the spreading, the spreading of money, the lowering of interest rates, the raising of such, and so when you add it all together, it's really the Fed that's in charge. It's not the people that actually literally create the money, like well, it's not even this. But you get it. So the Fed makes all this. What was it? Okay. So in essence, this is a cartel. They have 12 banks. They're in charge of everything. That's a cartel. And within itself, even with the very existence of our own bank, that's fascism. I'm not going to go any further on that, though. Let's go. I'm still drawing stuff. Can you believe this? Okay. It's like drawing spree. Sorry about the easel, but what a pain, huh? All right, so we got, let's see, what was it? Okay, I was going to do this. U.S., China. I talked to my sister last night about this whole thing. I tried to convince her of what was really going on here, why we should be going back to gold and silver. And obviously it comes down to inflation. And it also comes down on taxes, but it's not so bad. I mean, at least with taxes, you know you're getting taxed. Inflation, you don't know you're getting taxed. And you've been taxed all your life, or at least most of your life if you're, So look, you got, why is everything made in China? It's because they export to us. We are importing Chinese goods, right? So what does the U.S. do? We're supposed to pay them back. Why are we in debt $12 trillion? Well, we're defaulting on this, and the only way we are going to pay them back is through inflation, which will come. Inflation will come, which means that the value of the dollar will go down. This is the reason why inflation will happen, more so than it already is. We import Chinese goods. We don't pay them back. As Gerald Celente says, you can't print money out of thin air based on nothing and while producing nothing, or practically nothing. That's it. We're not producing, we're not exporting anything. All we're doing is creating wars. There's another one. Here's another one. Okay, we got China. We got war. How many wars are we in? I don't even know anymore. We've got Afghanistan officially now. Though it's not, there's another one. It's not declared. It's not a declared war. So it's not even a war. It's more like a battle, a long battle. These wars have to be declared by Congress, and this is in Article 1 somewhere. Let me find it. Article 1. I'm going to find it because it's always good to prove yourself. Blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, it's in Article 1, Section 8, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so Article 1, Section 8, the Congress has power to declare war, grant letters of marque and reprisal, and make rules concerning captures on land and water. So, yeah, I didn't make a graphic for this, so don't even worry about it. The whole thing is Congress has the power to declare war, not the president. So, all this idea of us being in a war in Afghanistan and even Iraq at the time, and you know, Pakistan's going to happen, though they won't declare the war, Congress.